Good morning, everyone. StrifeGal. We're playing some more Four of Us Future. And today, we are going to go fix our bike. Last time we went through the desert, we got a bunch of exposition from one of the scientists that worked on the super weapon that destroyed the world. And we switched Darius and Tarnstrom's proficiencies around to better account for their new abilities. I also found out that I missed one of Darius's gun upgrades. So hopefully once we can fast travel again here, we'll be able to maybe go back and find that eventually. Let's see if Joseph can help us install it. Oh, okay, we need to go back to Joseph. Okay then. Okay, so Tarnstrom always goes first. Now. And has a huge boost to his firearms. Darius is much slower than the rest of the party. But we've gotten some boosts for him as well. That are going to let him use war gear very effectively. And Penton is continues to be very good and has her new ability is that she can multi-target healing items, which is huge. So you braved the Glass Desert. Maybe you have what it takes to interrupt the Vast Future Project after all. One step closer to redeeming myself. Thank you for all your help, Joseph. You have been very hospitable. All that scrap made this worthwhile. She's quickly becoming a little bit insufferable. Like, save the world. It's okay. It's okay to be a good person. You don't need to be doing it for money. We'll head to Capital City tomorrow. In that case, you're welcome to stay the night. I can install the new energy cell for you. Thanks again. Let's make a fire out back. Okay, so we get a campfire scene. It's been a journey. It really has. To be honest, I only started this trip because I thought I could get rich gathering scrap. Then I saw how evil the Golden Hand and the Cerulean government really were. Who needs scrap when the world is ending anyway? You literally were just talking about the scrap. That's what I was just saying. Oh. Although it was not the information I wanted, I learned a lot about myself, too. I may be a robot, but I'm not just a killing machine. I know I have feelings. I refuse to believe what General Church said to me. I learned that there's more to life than blind loyalty. I wasted years of my life, and for what? I'll use everything I learned to take down those slimy fat cats running Cerelia. Since we're being so honest right now, I have another confession. I'm a spy, a double agent. I was sent by the Tomellan government, what's left of it. I saw a chance to use you guys to aid my mission. I was assigned to take down the Golden Hand. We knew that they were a doomsday cult, but even with spies around the country, we didn't know the extent of the Vast Future program. I'm sorry, guys. If you don't trust me, I understand. I'm still struggling seeing what remains of my homeland. You know what? I didn't trust you. At first. But I grew to trust you. You saved our skins more than once, and I respect that. The very least we can do is trust you. Your knowledge has served us well. Even though we would have been enemies years ago, I trust you too. You're the real deal, kid. Thanks, it means a lot. The world is going to end if we don't do something. Who cares about our petty arguments anyway? Right, our best chance is working together. If we combine forces, I calculate we have a much greater chance of success. It seems our only hope is saving the planet lies at Capital City. Vast Future is the only future, it seems. Onward to Capital City. Godspeed and good luck. Okay. So we've got our bike upgrade. Or got our bike repaired, rather. So this is a kamikaze biker. Which means if we don't kill it, it's going to sacrifice itself and explode. Let's just do a throwing knife. I never use those. They haven't been great so far. Okay, so this is going to take me back to Central City. We have the bike that we can still do. Let's make sure everything still works. Yep. So we're missing an item somewhere between Koval Foothills and the tower. I don't know where it is offhand. I'm probably not going to do that right now. Not do that backtracking right now. New energy crystal is powerful. I'm going to kick the bike into high gear. Let's do it. Gotta love those Game Boy era sound effects. We're back in Cerelia. Capital City's not far beyond these mountains. Very cool. This is blocked off, so we have to go around. Very cool way to, like, force a direction out of you. I think it's a neat way to do it. Like, most games don't have that, oh, darn it. Let's scan this eagle. I should have done the biker. Whoops. Oh, he didn't explode. Okay. Am I out of Molotovs? I must be. We'll do a zap grenade on the eagle then. And shock ammo? Huh. We're gonna have to get off our bike and go around? Can we use our bike in here? Okay, we can. Usually you can't go inside via the bike, so... Constrictor, I'm guessing ice? Yes. And it can poison. That's what I figured and what I was afraid of. So, ice is becoming a much more common problem, and one I don't have a war gear for. Defector. I don't know what these guys are weak to. Must be explosion based on that. Perfect. Avoid poison from them for a round while I finish them off. That's right, these guys are weak to, like, gun damage, I think it said. So, I assume just basic? Let's just go ahead and finish these guys off. Resists that... I know they resist it, but I'm gonna go ahead and just get that, yes. Perfect. Miss. And we're gonna switch over to heavy to finish that guy off. Robot? Yes. I mean, I guess we can technically just finish one of these guys off with her. That'll open us up to use a zap grenade here. Didn't quite finish it off. Smoke bomb. Another Magic Pistol upgrade. We've been getting a lot of upgrades kind of in pretty quick succession here. I guess it's a pretty minor thing, but this last section of the game has felt a bit like, specifically because of those upgrades. It has felt a little bit, I don't want to say rushed, but maybe that is the right word. I realize that this is advertised as a bite-sized RPG, so it's not like I'm complaining about the fact that the game is too short or something, but it has felt like, I mean, I haven't gotten a chance to fight a boss since I equipped those last two. I guess that's more what I'm saying. I guess one way to think of it, for me, a frequent consideration that I have to think about is, when I'm running D&D games, how long do I go between letting my party level up? And one of my basic rules is that I try and make sure that they have an opportunity to try out their new powers before I give them another level up. Like, even if they do a bunch of little things, I want to give them at least one opportunity to do something cool with their new powers before I upgrade. And that feels like, I mean, I guess we didn't, basically we've gotten multiple things kind of back to back. And I realize we've had opportunities, but we would have had to leave the areas we were in to do so. That could have gone better. Everybody gained a level. I'm guessing this is going to take us outside. Did not get that chest, so we'll have to go back through the cave. I started backtracking because I felt like I was missing something, and apparently I was. And that looks like a boss. So we're gonna real quick here. Basic, 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 basic. Battle time. Immediate scan. Golem, 8,000. No weakness. Lots of strengths. It said what? Strong 2. Explosive. I guess, yeah, let's just start with piercing on her. Explosive, electric, and fire? I've only got one throwing knife left. I don't really like the throwing knives. I guess I'm just gonna use it. Let's get it out of our system, out of the way. It's one less thing on our menu, as it were. Oh, not weak to fire. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So, smoke and poison. It's taking damage every time it attacks now. Let's see if we can stack that bleed and burn on top of it as well. I don't have my fire bombs right now, which is unfortunate. I'm just gonna splash him with water and see if we can also stack that on top. Preparing an attack. Okay. I'm gonna have her buff her own defense. That was an awesome crit. Looks like the smoke ran out, so gonna reapply that before they do their attack. Perfect. Um, so Penton has the lowest hit points on defense, so I gave her that defense boost to make sure she survived, because she's also our healer. What that should mean now is that we've got the rest of this turn to just finish this guy off. I'm gonna go ahead and do energy drink on Chell. I think the heavy is better. This felt like a good opportunity to potentially use the Desperate, but I guess the other option is crit. How much sacrifice do? Not as much as heavy either. That also crit. Perfect. I guess I don't need the heal? Okay, this might seem weird. I am going to intentionally not finish this guy off. Because when Penton uses War Gear to heal in battle, she can multi-target, so it's actually more efficient to... That is a really sad multi-target heal. Oh well. Oh, they all leveled up anyway. Capital City's just ahead. Very cool. And unfortunately, we do need to head back through here to get that last item. Probably should have pressed ahead there to get the Capital City fast travel, but I was afraid that it might go into another cutscene, and I would like to get this before that. That was not worth it. I was hoping it was another gun upgrade. I'll be completely fair. Let's see, it was this way. I'm trying to remember where I was. Oh, don't want to deal with those guys. It's a really narrow tunnel. Is that a... Once again, just want to say I love the way that the enemies work on the overworld, where you can avoid them like that. Very I mean, with Lufia 2 being one of my favorite games, that is an obvious thing, an obvious comparison for me. But there's also comparisons to stuff like Earthbound and other, classics that have that same sort of thing where you can avoid enemies, and a lot of more modern games. I am a big fan of... I mean, at this point, I am a big fan of any games that don't force you into random encounters, that give some way to avoid that. Cutscene. We reached the city limits. Capital City itself is not far beyond the hills. We'll need to find a way to reach the vast future complex. Knowing the fortification in Capital City, our only option for ingress is through the city's subway system. What about the Scrambler? We'll have to park it here. It'll be here if we ever need to leave. Farewell, Scrambler. We hardly knew you. Scrambler will continue to be available if it's parked here. Additionally, now would be a good time to revisit prior areas. Hey, that was my assumption. This feels like the end of the game. And there's another upgrade. So, receive an attack buff after taking damage, receive a defense buff after taking damage. That's actually a kind of cool thing of every time she takes damage, she just gets harder to kill. But I think I'm gonna go damage for her. I'm tempted here. Yeah, I'm gonna reset this. I think Ammo Plus is probably actually better here, especially with that all pierce. That means that her basic shots do more damage based on how many bullets you have available and pierce. That is probably good enough to still be functional. We've only got one left for her. We need to get this. That's the one thing we're missing. Extra power, regen, yes. Power 30. She can have regen or shell. I'm actually gonna go shell on her because her defense is the lowest in the party. So I'm assuming... Okay. Well... Okay, so we're currently missing 5 Skiba, 1 weapon upgrade for each, plus 1 additional one for Darius, which I have an okay idea of where it is. I believe it's in the tower. Let's do a quick skill upgrade. Jeez. We're getting very close to maxing out there. He has a bunch of armor upgrades already, so I feel like just giving him evasion to boost his defense further and avoid status effects is good. Let's go a few more luck. And armor evasion. Okay. And I think that's where we're going to wrap for today. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.